Hello, my name is Moses, and with me is Miss Ashley and Miss Erica. We are Generation RS. Our mission is to educate people of all ages about potential dangers of misusing prescription medications and strive to enhance medication safety. But how can we do that? We cannot achieve these if we don't develop future heroes, future medication safety heroes like you. We are student pharmacists. We are here to educate and answer questions regarding prescription medications and medication safety. And as future pharmacists, we are also superheroes.
All right. Like Moses was saying, I'm Miss Ashley. And for us, pharmacy is a career choice. It allows us to help people. It gains us respect in our community. It gives us a lot of career options, job growth, a salary, and it gives us the opportunity to be a good role model in our community. I personally wanted to be a pharmacist because I wanted to directly help someone and give them one-on-one patient counseling and improve their outcomes in that way. So now we're going to teach you how to become a superhero.
So our big idea, we have 4 big ideas for being here today. The first one is that we only use prescription medications as directed by your doctor or a pharmacist. We never share our medications and we never use a prescription medication that does not have your name on it. And then we always want to store our medications in a safe place to prevent others from taking your medication, and we always want to properly dispose of medication when we no longer need it or when it's past the usable date. And finally, we want to be able to be a good role model so that we can show other people around you how to take the medication correctly and to discuss different consequences of misusing medications. We only want to use the prescription medication as it is directed by your doctor or your pharmacist. You don't want to take too much of the medication ever because there will be consequences.
So there are 2 different types of medications. The first is prescription medication, and it'll often come in an orange vial like this. And the other type is an over-the-counter medication, and that's things like Tylenol that you can pick up at a local drugstore like a CVS. So here are some different pictures showing you the different types of prescription medications. As you can see, they all look different, but the main point is that they'll have a little label on it. So now we're going to meet Rex the RX.
Okay, so Rex wants you to know him. We have to know his label and his purpose. We never share Rex with anybody else. We only take Rex as it is prescribed, and we have to dispose of Rex when when we no longer need it or it is expired. So we handed you little vials, little pill bottles, and we want you to take a look at the label. So as you can see, there's a name on the label. If it's not your name, you cannot take it. Do not take it at all.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we have the directions for how to use it, and we always want to follow those directions to the T. Never go higher than what is prescribed on here. And then we have what it's called here.
So as Miss Erica and Miss Ashley was saying, we have 2 forms of medications, prescription medication and over-the-counter medication. Over-the-counter medications are as dangerous or unsafe just as a prescription medication. They are unsafe because they are very easy to access. You can easily get it because you don't need a doctor's prescription to get it, and that is why they are unsafe. So in continuation, never share your prescription medication with others or use someone else's medication. Now, there are some items that are not meant to be shared. Would you like to share your underwear with your friends?
No.
No. Would you like to share your toothbrush with your friend? No. So, as you don't want to share these things with your friends, you do not want to share your medication with your friends.
So we just want to stress that we should keep medications in their bottles to prevent confusion with candy and other medications. We always want to store our drugs in a safe place, like a locked cabinet or a high shelf that children like you or your friends can't reach. So now we're going to run through some situations, and you're going to tell us if they're safe or unsafe. Is it safe to store your medication in a bathroom counter?
Yeah!
No.
No.
Unsafe.
Unsafe.
Is it safe for you to store your medications in the bathroom closet?
I'm gonna say no.
No.
No!
Unsafe.
What about
Is it safe to save your medication in a cabinet?
I'm gonna say no. It's a trick question.
It is.
It is safe. Medication cabinet.
what about on the kitchen counter?
I'm gonna say no.
No. Very good. You got that right.
How about on your nightstand? Is it safe to keep there?
No. Unsafe.
Unsafe.
What if I do like my asthma inhaler in the middle of the night and I'm having some sort of panic attack? Is that a good exception?
No.
You have to keep it out of their children or anyone who can misuse it.
Okay.
And last, what about a kitchen cabinet?
Oh yeah, I can't reach
Unsafe.
Unsafe.
So how can medications be misused? They can be misused if you take more of a prescription medication than prescribed, if you take a prescription medication for a reason different than prescribed, or if you share or take someone else's prescription medication. Now we're going to run through different scenarios, and you can tell us if it's use or misuse. Ready? So the first scenario, Max broke his leg playing soccer over the weekend. He was prescribed pain medication by his doctor, but says his leg is still hurting while at school. Max decides to take extra pain pills while at school. Is this use or misuse?
I'm saying misuse because you said I shouldn't do anything under what the instructions on mom told me.
That's exactly right. It is misuse. And it's misuse for the reason that you said. You shouldn't take your pills or any other drugs in a way that is different than the doctor or pharmacist prescribes.
Our second scenario is that Ruby has asthma and she uses an inhaler during gym and recess. While on the playground, Sam is having a hard time breathing while playing kickball. So Ruby offers Sam her inhaler to use. Is it safe or not safe?
Wait. Okay, so Sam is offering Ruby his or her, because it's a gender unspecific name, their personal inhaler.
Yes.
Ruby is offering Sam her personal.
That's not
Okay,
inhaled.
well, Sam, we don't know personally if they have any medical outlying conditions.
That's right.
So I'm gonna say, just because it works for Ruby don't mean it's gonna work for Sam. And that's something that you take orally, and I'm not trying to put my mouthful on Ruby to put her mouthful. So I'm saying no.
Right.
You are
This is
superhero.
a misuse because you do not take a medication unless it has your name on it. Can't be your mom's name, can't be your dad's name, it has to be your name.
It's definitely not Ruby's name.
It's definitely not Ruby's name.
So scenario 3, Brad has been having a difficult time at school with friends. He oftentimes feels sad while at school and home. Brad knows his mom has sleeping medication in her nightstand. Brad takes some to try to help him feel better. What type of medication misuse is Brad described in scenario 3?
Wait. Okay, so he's having.
He's having bad time at school and at home.
And so he takes.
He went and took
medication.
his mother's sleeping medication for her.
Oh yeah, no wait. Did he take it at school?
He took it at home.
I took it at home. Well, I mean, sometimes I just want to take a nap too. I would say it's all right.
No, it's misuse. Prescription medication misuse because that is your mother's medication, and you're not supposed to take somebody else's medication. So that is bad. Don't use your mom or your father or your brother or your sister's prescription medication, okay?
And you also don't want to use the medication for a purpose other than it says on the prescription bottle. So the good news is that most of you guys do not misuse medication. 6 out of the 7 do not misuse medication, and that is terrific, and I love it. But there are consequences of misusing medication, and some examples of that can be bad grades, or disappointing your parents, or losing your friends, or delinquency, which is getting in trouble with the police, and we don't want that. And if you misuse it too much, you could die, which is, I don't want any of you guys to be in that situation ever.
So here are 4 points that all superheroes know, because now we're all superheroes in this room. First, we only use prescription medications the way that doctors or pharmacists prescribe. Next, we never share our prescription medications with others or use someone else's medicine. Next, we always store our medications securely to prevent others from taking them, and we properly dispose of them when we no longer need them. And finally, we're good role models to those around us by protecting these safe medication taking practices and discussing the consequences of misusing prescription drugs with our classmates, friends, and family.
And now, as Miss Ashley said, we are all superheroes. I want everybody, all of us, to stand, and at the count of 3, I want everybody to pose their favorite superhero, okay? 1, 2, 3. Yay! We are superheroes! Woo!